what it really do, DC gang. Welcome back to the channel. As always, you better be having a good day out there, gang. Now listen, bro, for you guys today, shout out to my boy Lee Savino. He asked me to play this deck. For some of you that have asked me to build decks or place certain decks and stuff and I haven't done it yet, it's either because I don't have the cards to build that deck, or I'm missing, UR does and stuff like that, because a lot of the time it's hard for some of the decks that you guys ask for, and then trying to keep up with the new decks that also come out. So just give me a little time. So with that being said, we're playing Stardust Sauce today. Again, shout out to my boy Lee Savino. And this deck is actually insane when it works because you could end up with about 3 or 4 Omni Negates on top of having 2 Monster Negates on the field, which is just, honestly, bro, just what it's a 1-turn OTK. You're OTKing people with Negates. That's what you're doing with this deck. So with that being said, we do have 1 Jet Synchron, we have 1 Stardust Synchron, 1 Omni Dragon Brotor. Well, we have 2 of those, my fault. We have 2 of those. Then we have 1 Convering Will's Dragon. We're running 2 Evil Hero Inferno Prodigy. This is just a level 2 monster that I can just special summon from the hand if I don't control any other monsters, right? Some people play the other one, the Dark Bird, that you can just special summon if you have a dark monster on the field. It's the same thing. I just decided to go with this one. Then we are playing 1 Doppel Warrior, of course, running 3 Maxis. I am running 2 Synchron Carriers. I was playing the deck at 40 by only running 1. But with this deck, sometimes you really want to see level 2 monsters that you could normal or special summon besides your normal summon of your junk Synchron. So that's why I bumped it up to, okay? Bumped it up to 2 because of consistency reasons, right? Then we're playing 1 Junk Converter. This is one of the most important cards in this deck, specifically for your combo. I mean 3, I don't know why I keep saying 1. We're playing 3 of those. Then we're playing 2 Assault Synchrons. This was 1 card that I was playing at 1 as well, but sometimes I never opened up with tuner monsters to be able to activate this thing's effect, because to activate this thing's effect you need to basically send another tuner to the graveyard and then search out your junk synchro. Most of the time that's what you'll do, right? So I wasn't seeing enough, so I added another Assault Synchro to it, so that way I can activate this thing's effect, send itself and a junk synchro to the graveyard, and that way I could search out my junk synchro. Then we have 3 junk synchros. Of course, this is one of the main cards in the deck. We have 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 Stardust Synchro Dragons, of course. This is another monster that you could send to the graveyard with the effect of your junk converter. Then I am running 1 Quick Draw Synchron, mainly because, it's a level you could basically special summon from 1 through 5 tuners, right? So you special summon 1 level 1, 1 level 2, 1 level 3, 1 level 4, and 1 level 5. So that's why we're running that thing. Then we are running 1 Nibiru. Also, one of the good things about this is that if you have junk synchro in the hand, you can activate this thing's effect, send one of your level 2s to the graveyard, and then activate junk synchro and special summon your level 2 that way. It's another thing that you could do. Then again, we're running 1 Nibiru, 1 Reinforcements of the Army, so we could search out either this or our junk converter. Then I am running 2 tunings. I only have 2. I had to craft 2 of these, so I didn't want to craft the 3rd one because I'm running low on URs and I need them for other decks. So I'm only running it at 2, but you should definitely play this at 3 if you're gonna play this deck, right? Then I am running 3 Living Fossils, 1 Black Garden, 1 Arrive in Light, 2 Call by the Graves, the Crossout, because we're playing everything that stops this deck, just in case we have the Crossout we could continue playing, and 2 Infinite Impermanence. You could play this deck without Infinite Impermanence, but this deck doesn't do well going second, so sometimes Impermanent could be okay. I would substitute this thing for Dark Ruler no more if you're going second, just because Dark Ruler is really good. It's just I don't have any copies of that card. Also, something else that you could add in here is this thing for consistency reasons, that on your mark get set Duel, because it'll allow you to search up any, when this card is activated, if you control no other cards, you can add 1 Synchro monster from your deck to your hand. This deck basically just plays going first. It's not that great going second, but either way. Then for our extra deck, we have run 1 Celestial Double Star Shaman, 2 Assault Black Wings Sahoya the Ring Storm, 1 Junk Speeder. I only have 1 again for UR dust and stuff like that. I don't want to craft the other one, but for follow-up you should craft another one if you're planning on actually playing this deck. because if they stop this card, you're basically you're not playing the game, bro. If this thing gets Ash, Imperm, or even if they hit you with Drill and Lockboard after this thing activates its effect, you're done. So, you know, if you want to play 2 copies just in case they stop you and you want to have something for the next turn, then I suggest playing 2 copies of that thing. But this deck basically just plays going first. So we're running 1 Garden Rose Maiden, 1 Stardust Charge Warrior, 1 Power Tool Dragon, because this thing is going to allow you to search out your Living Fossil to special summon a tuner from the graveyard, which a lot of the time will be this, in order to make your big Synchros level 12s. Then I am running 1 FA Dawn Dragster, just in case I get stopped at some point in time in my combo, but I still have the ability to make it level 7 and negate a spell or trap, right? Because a lot of decks play spells or traps, so I like having this thing in there. Then I am playing 1 Stardust Dragon. Now it's between, you could take one of these out because it's just level 8 monsters, right? Stardust Dragon is going to prevent you from getting Raigeki. I mean, all of these monsters right here, which you'll see in the replay, negate Raigeki with most of them, but this stops your monsters from getting destroyed at all. But most of the time I like going into the Crystal Wing Shrinker Dragon better, because this thing will, if they haven't Nibiru'd you yet and you went into this thing, your whole combo, you're safe from Nibiru after that. So that's why I'm playing both, just in case. Up to you, whichever you want to bring out, right? Then I am playing 1 Baron de la Fleur, because this thing is just a staple level 10 you can make almost every deck that runs tuners nowadays, right? So Baron de Fleur, and then these are the big 4 Bodies of Death, because it's just negates everywhere. So most of the time your board is going to end up with this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing. You're going to have 5 dragons on the field. So the next card is Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, of course. Then we have Shooting Quasar Dragon. You know I butcher names, bro. I could barely speak English. So then we have Stardust Cipher Divine Dragon. And then we have the Cosmic Blazar Dragon. That is the deck list. He gave me this deck list. I didn't really change much. I only changed a few things in the deck list, and then I think I just changed this. But this is his deck list. This is how he was playing the deck. I have 3 replays for you guys. Now I couldn't get a lot of replays for you because most of the time if I summoned this and my opponent couldn't stop it, they just scooped. Legitimately, it was either they just scooped or I bricked or something, but I couldn't get that many replays. And I have to make a video today because I haven't had time in the last 4 days, and I apologize about that. Enough with this yapping, let's get into the replays. Oh, before I forget, if you guys enjoy the content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would genuinely appreciate it. Let's get into it. Alright gang, here we are for the first replay of today, replay numero 1. I have 3 of them. This one is against Dinos, and the other one is against Kashtira and Mathmech. So we are going first. And I chose to go with this one first because this one shows you all of the negates that you have. So of course we're going to activate the Junk Converter, send the Junk Synchro to the graveyard, that way I could search out my, send the Assault Synchro to the graveyard, that way I could search out my Junk Synchro, right? Normal summon that thing, activate its effect, bring the Junk Converter back onto the field. We're going to get hit with the Max C, and cover the grave that thing. One of the weaknesses of this deck as well is that you have to manage the cards in your hand, because you do have to discard in order to activate certain effects. Hold on, is the music loud? Yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, we're gonna use both of these monsters right here to go into the Junk Speeder. Now this right here is the whole deck. This card is your deck. If this gets Ash Blossom, Imperm, or anything like that, you're done. But we're gonna activate this effect, and look at it. That's so insane, bro. 1 level 1 tuner, 1 level 2 tuner, 1 level 3 tuner, 1 level 4 tuner, and 1 level 5 tuner. Crazy. Also, another thing, if for some reason they get rid of this thing right now, and you're left with all of these on the field, you also cannot play the game anymore. So that's to let you know. So here we're gonna activate the Stardust Synchro, getting ourselves the Arriving Light. We're not going to activate it yet. We're going to use both of these monsters right here to go into the Power Tool Dragon. Activate that thing's effect. We're going to show them 3 of our equip spell, which is the Living Fossil, so we can get 1 to the hand. Also, if you already had that in the hand, this doesn't work. You have to have all 3 of them in the deck, so that's another thing, right? So now we're going to set down the Arriving Light. We're going to put the Converting Will's Dragon on top of the deck, because now after we Synchro Summon with a level 1 tuner and the level 7, into the Crystal's Wing Synchro Dragon. I get to draw a card, right, by this thing's effect, which is the one that we put on top. And now because we drew this card, I get to special summon it. And then when it's special summon, it allows me to special summon another Omni Dragon Broder, right? Then we go for these monsters right here. We're going to synchro off into the Assault Blackwing Sahoya the Rainstorm. Now mind you, after this thing is on the field, we're protected from the Nibiru. So after that, you're fine. So here we're going to activate the Stardust Synchro, send the level 5 to the graveyard so I can special summon it. That's going to trigger the effect of the Doppel Warrior. And with all three of these monsters right here, we're going to go into the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Now you're probably wondering, dude, you just got rid of your Nibiru protection. No, this is also an Omni Negate. So we're still good for Nibiru. Activate the Double Warrior, bring the 2 tokens onto the field. With a token and a level 4 monster, we're going to go into the level 5 Garden Rose Maiden. Bring it activate her effect, get yourself a Black Garden. We're going to activate the Jet Synchro, send the Synchro Carrier so we can special summon it. With a level 1 tuner and a level 1 token, we get to go into the Celestial Double Star Shannon, which is going to allow me to special summon a level 2 monster from the graveyard, right? Which is going to be the Junk Converter, and we do this specifically him or it for one reason, right? Because now we're going to use all 3 of these monsters to go into the Shooting Quasar Dragon, or Quasar, sorry, Quasar. I'm pretty sure it's Quasar. Look at this thing. It's another negate. Then we're going to use the level 3 and the level 2 to go into another Assault Blackwing Sahoya the Rainstorm, which is going to trigger its effect to bring the other copy onto the field. We're going to use the Junk Converter's effect to bring the Celestial Double Star Shannon, because it's a tuner, right? So now with a level 5 on the field, bring a level 2 tuner and another level 5 monster. That's another level 12. But before we even go into the level 12, we're going to activate the Black Garden for specific reasons, which I'm going to show you now, right? We're going to use all 3 of these monsters to go into our level 12 Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Activate the Black Garden, right? That's going to diminish this thing's attack. That's one of the things that you should do, is put these things on defense. I only put it on attack because I got to stand on business at all times, bro. It's just who I am. So that's going to give us a token. Then we're going to get the Black Wing Sahoya of the Rainstorm to activate in the graveyard to special summon the other copy back onto the field, right? That's going to give us another token, which now we could activate this thing's effect to destroy itself and 2 of the flower tokens, so that way we could special summon a monster from the graveyard, which is the Garden Rose Maiden. Bring it onto the field, activate the Living Fossil, bring the Celestial Double Star Shaman back onto the field. Level 5, level 2 tuner, another level 12 Stardust Divine Dragon. Activate the Garden Maiden in the graveyard, special summon your Crystal Wings. That's your board, bro. Monster Negate. Monster Negate, pop a card on the field. Omni Negate, Omni Negate, Omni Negate. And then you could bring this thing back from the banish, so when it gets banished with a Soul Synchro, and it's another Omni Negate. So you have 4 Omni Negates and 2 Monster Negates. Come on, bro. Nobody wanted to. I'm glad Raps over. Shout out to you, bro. They activate the Fossil Dig. I let it happen because I don't know how to play against Dinos. They activate another Fossil Dig. I let it happen. They get another I know about miscellaneous though. You gotta stop that thing at all times. This man drew 3 Fossil Digs. Gets another miscellaneous, right? They normal summon the Scrap Raptor. I'm gonna activate the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. They're gonna activate the miscellaneous Saurus. I'm gonna negate that thing with the Crystal Wings. They're gonna activate the other one. I'm gonna negate that thing with the Shooting Quasar. They're gonna activate another. And I'm gonna negate it with the Stardust Cipher. That's Link 8, bro. Link Chain 8 on negates, and I still haven't used this thing yet. Which this thing can negate a summon. This one can negate a summon, and it can also negate an attack. This thing is ridiculous. So that thing gets bodied and negated. That miscellaneous gets bodied and negated. The other miscellaneous gets bodied and negated. The other one gets bodied and negated, and the Scrap Raptor gets bodied and negated. So activate Assault Synchro, bring the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon back onto the field, which is another Omni Negate. And you get to draw a card, Ash Blossom, because you Synchro Summon. Who's beating that board and how? Kaijus maybe, Lava Golem maybe, but come on, bro. That's why it was so hard for me to even get clips for this to show you guys, because nobody let me cook this long. Nobody, until the other people that I got the replays from. So let's go into the next replay. Gang, we are for replay number 2 of today for the gang. And here we're gonna start off by activating Reinforcements of the Army, getting our Junk Synchron, activating the Junk Converter, sending the Assault Synchro so I can get another copy. I was mainly trying to bait out an Ash Blossom with the Reinforcements because we already had the whole combo in the hand, right? That's why I searched another one. So it's all good. We're gonna get the Junk Synchro on the field, activate its effect, bring the Converter. And it's the same exact combo. You always just go into Junk Speeder, and then you're gonna spit out a bunch of tuner monsters, activate the Stardust Synchron, and then you're gonna go into Power Tool Dragon. I'm gonna speed it up because it's the same combo, bro. Activate its effect, get your Leaving Fossil, right? Activate the Star in Light, putting the Converting Wheels Dragon on top of the deck. Then you're gonna Synchro Summon into the Crystal Dragon so that you're protected from the Biru. And then you're gonna draw a card, right? You're gonna draw into your Converting Wheel Dragon, Special Summon it, Special Summon the Omni Dragon Brotor, activate. Oh yeah, most of the time this is how you search out your Double Warrior. We didn't have it, we already had it in the hand last replay, so now I get to show you, right? This is how you search out your Double Warrior if you don't have it, by sending a card to the graveyard. I sent the Jet Synchro instead of anything else because I can Special Summon the Jet Synchro from the graveyard by getting rid of a card, right? So we get the Double Warrior with a level 4 and a level 1. We're gonna go into the Assault Blackwing, of course. Activate the Stardust Synchron, get the level 5 so we can Special Summon it. That's gonna activate the Double Warrior to Special Summon with all 3 of these monsters, Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. And then we're gonna activate the Double Warrior's effect to Special Summon 2 tokens, bring them out here. Then with both of these monsters, we go into the Garden Rose Maiden, of course. We don't really, well, yeah, we're gonna activate her effect to search out the Black Garden. Activate the Jet Synchro, send the Synchron Carrier to the graveyard with a level 1 tuner and a level 1 monster or token. Celestial Double Star Shaman. Activate its effect, bring the Junk Carrier onto the field using all 3 of these monsters right here. We go into the Shooting Cracer, and then with both of these monsters, we make another level 5, another Assault Blackwing, right? Bring it out here. Activate its effect to bring the other copy from the graveyard. Activate the Junk Converter to bring the Celestial Double Shark Command. Pop. Pop, that's a level 12 monster, but remember always, this deck has, everything about this deck is specific. Now that you have that, then you could set down your Black Garden. And then we're going to Synchro into the Cosmic Blazer Dragon, of course. Now again, it's a 4,000 beast stick, bro, but you should always put it on defense because you don't have to summon them in this order. You could always summon this one first before you summon this one, you know. I just like doing it this way. Put this in defense. Again, I just got to stand on business and put it in attack position. So we're going to get the token. We're going to activate the Assault Blackwing to Special Summon and give us another token. Now we're going to pop all 3 of these cards so we can Special Summon the Garden Rose Maiden. Activate the Leaving Fossil, bring back the Star Shaman, and with all 3 of these monsters, that's another Stardust Surf Divine Dragon. This deck is insane. Activate this thing's effect, bring the Crystal Wing Synchro back onto the field. Alright, so here they're going to activate Pot of Prosperity. I let it rock because I'm like, I don't really care to negate that. And here I know I'm playing against Kashtira, at least I was hoping, right? They got the Book of Moon. They're going to Special Summon the Fenrir, activate the Kiosis. I'm going to negate that thing with the Majestic Star Dragon, get it out of here. And this thing also is elite because not only does it negate the card, it banishes it, bro. So get your Kiosis out of here to the Banish Zone, right? And then he's going to activate this thing's effect, and I'm going to show you something. Here, I didn't bring it back from the Banish Zone because if I would have done that, I would have blocked myself from negating this with a monster. So I couldn't activate my Assault Synchro in the graveyard. Where's it at? This thing, I could have activated to special summon this back onto the field, but I didn't do so because that effect popped up first. So if I would have used the Assault Synchro, and then I would have negated my own Assault Synchro instead of being able to negate the Kashtira. So now I negated with the Crystal Wings, right? They have the Book of Moon. They try to target my Cosmic Blazer, and I'm gonna negate that thing with a Shooting Star Quasar, right? Negate it, get it out of here. They all destroy. It's ridiculous. They all destroy. Okay, congratulations. The deck is ridiculous, bro. When it works, of course, when you get to your combo, it's ridiculous. So with that being said, let's go to the next replay. Alright, familia, here we are for replay number 3 and last replay of today. And here we are going second against Mathmech. I threw the Maxi in the draw phase immediately. I didn't know it was Mathmech at first, but you know. So here they activate Small World, and I was like, okay, you're gonna do your combo on top of Maxi? I said, alright, yeah, let's do it. Nah, bro, this Mathmech is nuts, bro. This man decided to do this and search out a Maxi with Small World. Huh? Tough. Mathmech is dumb. So here we do have our combo right here because I can special summon this card because we don't have a monster card on the field, and I do have my Jones Synchro, but we do have to fish out for that Ash, activate my tuning, which now lets me know they don't have an Ash because it didn't glow or anything. Send the Infinite to the graveyard, normal summon my Evil Hero, special summon it, normal summon my Jones Synchro. Of course they're gonna hit us with the Max C challenge, bro. Both of these monsters going to Jones Speeder, and you guys know, spit them out. 5 tuners, which only counts as 1 card for them, so they could draw 1 card off of that. Activate the Stardust Synchro, get the Arriving Light. Both of these monsters, Power 2 Dragon, start Arriving Light. Put the Converting Wheels Dragon to the top. Synchro into the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Activate its effect for the Converting Wheels to special summon the Omni Dragon Boulder. And then we're gonna agree to a card to search out for a Doppel Warrior. With both of these monsters right here, we're gonna go into the Assault Wing. It's the same combo that you do going first to OTK, because you need to do all of this to get 8,000 damage on the field. Well, half of the combo anyways, right? So we all 3 of these monsters, we're going to the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. We're still protected from the B-Rule, so that's why I didn't really care about taking the Max C challenge, right? Activate the Doppel Warrior, get the 2 tokens on the field. Use the token in a level 4 to go into a level 5 Garden Rose Maiden. And we already have the Black Guardian in the hand, so we don't have to activate that. Activate the Jet Synchro. Get the the Black Guardian in the graveyard, because we don't need the whole combo, like I said. And here we're gonna go into the Celestial Double Star Shaman. If you're wondering, dude, how have you not had lethal damage yet? We hadn't. We had like a lot of these monsters, they're not big, right? When you do your combo, right? So we're gonna activate this effect, bring the Doppel Warrior to the field. With all 3 of these monsters, we are gonna go into the Shooting Quasar, right? And then with both of these monsters, we're gonna go into the Soul Blackwing. Bring it out here. Now here we did have lethal damage. We did. But I was like, I'm gonna continue doing my combo. At some point in time, I wanted to deck them out because they only had 16 cards. But I was like, nah, let me stop. And then we're gonna make the Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Bring it out here. And I believe this is when I decided to finish the game, right? No, we're gonna activate the Rose Maiden. Bring the Crystal Ring onto the field. Oh yeah, I mainly wanted to do this because I wanted to have all of the negates, because bro, we took a Max C challenge. Imperm, I don't know, anything that could stop an attack, Nibiru. I wanted to make sure I could negate everything and still have lethal damage, just in case I had to banish something to negate, right? And yeah, it was GG, bro. He had the Nibiru because the field kept glowing. He had Nibiru, and I know he had at least 1 effect veiler up there. I could tell, bro, the field kept glowing. But what are you gonna do when they have 3 Omni negates on the field and 1 monster negate, bro? Well, what are you gonna do? So with that being said, let's go back to the deck. Right, game. So this is the deck list. This is how I'm playing the deck. This is Lee Savino's deck. That's my guy, right? This is his deck. This is how he was playing. I only made a few changes. So if you guys have any changes, if you guys are Stardust players, anybody watching this, and you have any suggestions, let me know, because I kind of like the deck. The only thing is that this deck has a lot of flaws. Nibiru will body you. Max C technically bodies you. unless they draw into something that can stop you, you could take the Max C challenge fairly well with this deck and not care. But Max C will body you. Ash Blossom will body you. Infinite Impermanence will body you. Drill and Lockbird will body you. Bestials will body you. And Diddy Crow will body you. 7 of the most consistent hand traps or just cards that are being played in the meta will body you. Just know that, right? And Effect Veiler will body you too. Anything that can negate Jones Synchro or take one of your cards that you're trying to bring back from the graveyard to the field will body you. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. Any comment, questions, and concerns, again, if you're a Stardust player, let me know in the comment section below. I'm heading out to work, bro. So continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.